Welcome to yet another day's edition of our interactive board tutorials. Today we want to go through the various tools that are used on the interactive board. Now, we take a sample project, and as we go through the lesson, we work with that sample. Alright, so let's move on. Now, when the interactive board is set and it has been launched, the interactive whiteboard application has been launched. This is the surface that you have. We told you previously that the interactive board interacts with the projector. It has what is called the IR, the infrared sensor here. So that is what picks whenever we enter here into the system for projection. Okay, so we want to begin with our first tool. Now note, there are some tools here. The same tools have been replicated here. So what it means is that the instructor won't have to be moving up and down to be working with the tools. Instead, wherever he or she finds himself, he works with the tools that are there. Alright, so we'll begin with the first tool. And this tool is called the select tool. The select tool. Basically, what this tool does is that it allows you to select a particular object that you have inputted or you have written on the whiteboard. So, for instance, we wrote with a pen here. Now, when we want to select this, we just click on that. We can move it wherever that we want to move it to. The next tool we want to work with is the pen tool. Now with the pen tool, what it does is that we use the pen for writing. It's the normal, it works the same way as the normal pen that we have. Now when you click on that, it comes with a black, a red, and a blue. In fact, if you want to choose other colors, you just have to click on custom and all colors will be displayed. So let's work with this. Let's take one. Let's take the black pen. So when we write, say hi, and write in black. Are you seeing that? Okay. Now when we choose the red pen, write hi. Also write in red. We choose the blue pen, also write hi. That also writes in blue. Let's custom the color. Let's see. Let's choose a green color. Let's write high somewhere here. And there you go. So that is basically what a pen tool is used for. It's used for writing on the interactive whiteboard. Okay. Now the next tool we have here is the eraser tool. The eraser tool is used for clearing content on the interactive whiteboard. It's excesses. It's used for cleaning whatever that you don't want on the interactive board. We have a small, medium, large, and section eraser. Quickly, let's go through each and every one of them. Now, let's take the small eraser. When you click on that, then check it out. It gives you a small square eraser that is used for clearing whatever that you don't want to see on the interactive board. So that is for the small one. Let's put the medium. That is a bit bigger than the small one. So we clear that. Let's check on the rest. Click on that. Large. Of course, should be bigger than the previous ones we used. Yes, so now, what about the section eraser? Now, this will allow you to select a section that you want to delete. Now, as soon as you leave off, it goes. So that is basically what the erasers are used for. Our next tool is the line tool. The line tool. The line tool is used for drawing straight lines on the interactive board. So once we select the line tool, Okay, click on that, you drag. Here we go. Select another one. Here we go. And select. It can be horizontal, it can be vertical. Either of them that you want to use, you can use them. So that is the line 2. Okay, now we have some tools here which are dim. What these tools are used for is for switching between the pages. Switching between the pages. So this is the previous page, this is the next page. The reason it has been dimmed is that we for now have only one page. So when you check here, it tells you 1 out of 1. So we have only one page. Now as we move on, when we add on pages, we'll come back to these two tools. Until then, let's go on. Now, this is the room tool or the move tool. Others also choose to call it the hand tool. Basically, what this does is, when you select that, you move the entire page. You move the entire page to whatever position that you want to work things out. So we can move this page up, hide it somewhere. Once we are done with whatever we want, we'll click on that and bring it back. We'll bring it back. So let's pick the hand tool. So we bring it back. It can go down, it can go to your left, it can go to your right. Wherever that you want to use the hand tool to move, you can. So let's bring it back. Voila. So here we have it. Now, let's move on to the next tool. It's the new page tool. As soon as you click on this, a new page will be generated automatically by the system, which will then increase the number of pages that we have. So previously we had 1 out of 1, but now we have 2 out of 2. So we can add on more pages. So let's see. We click on that. We have 3 out of 3. We can add another one, and it goes 4 out of 4. So that is used for adding on pages. Now, having done this, let's go back to where we left. And we said we'll come back to. Now we can now see that the previous tool or the previous button is now activated because we now have multiple pages that we can go through back and forth. So assuming we want to go to page 1, now we have page 3. We want to go to page 1, so we'll go to our previous, we click on 1, so it changes. You can check it from here. So it changes. When we click on this again, it goes to page 1, which is our first page. So that is it. In fact, we are supposed to see. Yes, we are supposed to see what we did at the first page. So that is the first page. Now we can go to the previous pages using the previous button. So when we click on that, it goes to page 2. Page 3, and our final page 4. So it is very, very simple working with the interactive board. Now let's check on the last one. The last one is called the control mode tool. What it does is that it switches between the desktop and the interactive whiteboard application. So once we click on this we come back to our desktop. Perhaps we want to do something here. That's why we are doing that. So when we want to quickly switch between the original desktop and interactive whiteboard application, that is the tool you use. When I click back, we come back to our whiteboard. So very, very simple. That ends the first part of our lesson. Thank you.